Wow, that guy's going to be very lucky. Oh, yeah. I haven't faced a Freddy in a long time. I don't know. They call Michael Myers the Shape, but I mean that's also one of his nicknames. So I don't think so. I think they just want to give them like nightmares, or nightmares nicknames, because like the Trapper is called the Trapper and stuff like that. He's just a Dead by Daylight killer. I don't think he's actually. I mean, what are they supposed to call him? They're supposed to call him like Kevin. That just doesn't sound very, you know. Yeah, but I mean, still, the shape just sounds cooler. Voorhees is a very cool and scary sounding name. Jason to me has always kind of sounded like a strong name, but Voorhees just sounds like I don't want to mess with anybody named Voorhees. I think I'd believe that even if I didn't see the movies, man. I mean, like, come on, that name is goaded. Man, it sucks that I don't have leader on for this one. Nope. Are you using a toolbox? Because that might be it. I feel like I get more skill checks whenever I use a toolbox. Yep. He can only attack us when we're in the dream state, so if we just go in the dream state, then we just dip out. Oh, now we're in the dream state. Well, we were, but that wakes us up, so. No, no, no. The timer counting down is when we is how long we have until we get put in the dream state. He can put us in manually, but that's how tired we are. And then blowing a generator wakes us up, or you can use the alarm clocks, or I think you can even be woken up by other people. Other people that are awake, anyways. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while since I played against Freddy. Then we can go to the one over here. No, it's three. He can cleanse his totem if he wanted to. Hold on, wait. Let me see if I can wake you up. No. Can he snap out of it? Maybe he's AFK. Oh, he's... I'm standing next to him. Are you chill? He's nodding at me. He's nodding at me. I think he's just chill. Wait, I didn't know he could teleport. Yeah, I'm just walking alongside him. Well, no, this is his way in saying that we're lucky because, you know, we got a good killer. This Freddy is goated. Gotta give him props after this. Yeah, I agree, but I mean, he's being chill about it, so. I mean, some killers you can respect even afterwards. Like, if they're not camping you and they're not using a super overpowered guy, I mean, even, or like if they respect you, like if you get off the hook and they let you go, I mean, you can say that's not, you know, playing the game or whatever, but I don't know, I think that's just a respectable thing. Like, because I mean, you're not going to give props to everybody, right? But I mean, if they do something that's worth giving props to, like respecting the 4%, or if they're just decent, then give them props. Yeah, I need this. I think you're just slower. Neither is he, at least. What if in a great show of respect we all just died to the entity for him? I mean, I'm not going to, but... the entity is not going to be happy with him. Wait, you can snap out of doing that by emoting. Like, you can snap out of that animation by emoting. Oh, you finish it when you're done, okay. That's pretty funny. This is considered AFK. Look, we have crows flying up. We're moving, and this is considered AFK. What? Right. Yeah, I got a whopping 15k. But I completed a daily ritual, so it wasn't that bad for me, I guess. This man literally just existed and still got half the amount of blood points. Yeah, that was my only luck item, so... yeah, he's feeling cheated. That guy's just a survivor main in disguise. I gotta change my perks back. Guardian. It's very niche. Yeah, after the gates were open. There's definitely there's a good niche for it. It's just like I said, it's just kind of you don't always get to use it, so therefore it's kind of I don't want to say useless, but in the grand scheme of things, useless. Like you know how many times I've had to use self care and heal myself in games like that perk is so clutch. Borrowed time, I mean, obviously speaks for itself. Guardian and Leader are my two like flex perks that I don't mind getting rid of that much. I am starting to like Leader more and more though because we finish stuff really fast. But between that and Guardian, I don't know which one I'd get rid of for like Dead Hard or the one to get to the one to wiggle free for free. You're not up or down anything until you sell, my friend. You just are. Hey, it's a Tuesday. Aren't you guys going bowling? It feels weird being caught up with school. Like I'm usually behind. I'm caught up for now, but I have like projects coming up in the next couple weeks that I'm going to be working on. But like as of right now, like I'm not late on anything. I don't have anything due tonight or tomorrow. Really, feels weird. What? Look at this Dwight skin. It's a little too flamboyant for me. Just it's a little too bright. That's plagiarizing. Mm-hmm. R/shower thoughts. Oh, I've read about. I remember in high school I read about a similar thing. I think it was called like the most dangerous game or something like that. Where is he? Oh God. Why didn't you emote at him? No, no, no. You can say. I mean, like I said, I've already pretty sure I know what happens. I'm just looping Michael right now. Yeah, and then the other guy got like nothing. Yeah. Scumbag. Bro, I was looping him earlier just around a generator and crouching down so he couldn't stack on me. Wasted a good like minute and a half of his time. Hmm. Right. What's the ultimate? What is the ultimate prize of this game? Right. God, where is he? Oh, that. Oh, you're talking for making like an actual game. I thought you were talking about for just like a story. Cause like, well, I mean, if you wanted to make it multiplayer, you don't. Oh, he's right here. He's looking to stack. I'll take him away. You can just open that gate. Oh, he's going for you. He's going for you. Um. Well, I'm just saying you could also have like a story mode, which could be interesting. And in the story mode, you could. Well, no, I'm. I don't. I'm not talking about just like offline like PVE. I'm talking about like an actual story-driven thing. Well, I mean, you'd be playing against NPCs, not like you know what I like. It's hard. I don't know. I guess it's hard to explain it. Like it'd be story-driven. It's not just like you just play offline multiple times. I'm opening up this other one just for the points. Oh, he killed him too. Yeah. Oh, you might die. Does he have exposed or no? Is he killing you? I open. Yeah, I see him. Yeah, I don't know how like the stacking process works. Oh, he's not. We're gonna run out of time. We have to be careful. You guys might just have to leave. Dwight thing to do. Yeah, I just died. The entity is collecting my soul. How long would the game take place? Like, or how long would like a game take? Because like, if you're thinking about making it like a little longer. Right. That's a copyright issue. How would progression work? I think it's a like it's obviously a good concept, right? Because there's a movie, there's novellas or short stories about it, so it's a good concept. It's tried and true, and a video game adaptation would be good. I think it would be good to have a single player and a multiplayer attached to it. But I think the main problem with the multiplayer would just be like progression and how that would work because a game like that would get boring pretty quickly, at least for predators because kind of overpowered. But if there's progression to keep people coming back, then that would be good. You just need to figure out what that progression would look like. Then I'm assuming you could just like choose between roles, like after every match or whatever, you could. Yeah, so right, yeah, so you'd have to figure out progression for both predator and prey, which would be interesting. Like maybe you could implement kind of like a perk system, like for example, like a hunting perk for prey. Like maybe they can like footsteps are quieter. Oh, so it's make it like an RPG, kind of like a light RPG that changes. Right, right, survive the time limit. Cringe movie. Yeah, I don't think there's a gain adaptation. Right. Hmm. Um, the only problem that I have with like skills that reset every game is like it just feel well. See, I think the thing with like skills. So if you're thinking about like I mean, I don't like what's an example of like a skill? Do you think? I mean, you could take the ideas that I would have had for like perks and implement them as skills, like becoming a better hunter, for example. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, oh, you could also have like poisonous berries and mushrooms, and then being able to identify. See, but I don't. I'm assuming that would carry over like between games and everything like that because that would make sense and that's what you're talking about. But like I feel like you would fill that up pretty quickly because there's only so many plants or whatever or things you can have in a certain game. Or if you wanted to make it even like more broad, you could have different. Since you're talking about having different maps, you could also have or like changing maps. You could also have like different biomes that the maps are set in. So you could like there could be like a more cold map, and then you could look up plants that grow in. Oh, we're playing against the Onryo. I see a TV up there. You could have like see what plants grow most in colder environments, and then go from there. So that way it adds replayability in terms of not only maps but the environment you're in. It gives different. Different ways you could try to blend into your surroundings, and then you could add like a temperature thing as well. And then it also adds. Oh, there she is. She might not know that I'm here, though. Oh, she did. That's unfortunate. I didn't think she's going to see me. No, no, no. I was still on the generator. I didn't think she was going to see me, so I greedily stayed on. Yeah. Um, hold on. I'm almost wiggled free. Just kidding. There's a hook. Um, But yeah, you can have maps that change every time, and then you can have different biomes that they're set in. So that adds replayability. It adds another survival thing you have to worry about in terms of like temperature and exposure. And then it increases the amount of things you have to learn about in the game in terms of like moose, for example. You'd really only see those. Oh, I still have endurance, but it's too late now. I just now realized it. But yeah, you could have different like wildlife that only exist in those biomes. Like jungles, you can include like jaguars or something. But yeah, I think it's a good concept for a game, and there's a lot of things you can add for replayability. But the main issue I'd see is progression. But if you put your mind to it, and if you really wanted to accomplish a game like this, you probably could easily figure something out. Because we're just spitballing right now. But if you actually spent like an afternoon just thinking about it, you could probably think of better ways. But yeah, more warm clothes, for example, or bigger backpacks. Yeah. Right. Right. Reason to keep going. Yeah. There's another generator behind you, pretty far out we could go to. Uh. Oh god, bro, my bad. I literally missed it by a freaking millimeter. Um, but I mean, technically, there's a chest over here if you wanted to hit that. But I mean, you probably knew that. Can you see where the other survivor is? Is she anywhere near him? All right. Nice. Oh. What? The flashlight sucks. I literally was shining that thing in her face. I lost. Nope, never mind. Or how about I have a decent idea for in terms of for progression though. What if everybody starts out? Well, not maybe not everybody. I don't know how this would work because at the beginning of the game or whatever. But let's say you start off just hypothetically. Everybody starts off as prey, and then if you survive, you gain money, right? And then the more you win, the more money you gain, and then you can choose to become like there's a threshold you have to hit in order to become a predator. Yeah, and then you can choose from there. Right. Yeah. That's the only thing I was thinking about. Yeah, and then you could like for starters, you could have like AI hunters or something, you know? Uh Because I feel like you might need to have something for AI hunters. My god, bro, the flashlight is so bad. Right. But yeah, I thought that that was a decent idea. Just for progression's sake. And then it also kind of builds on like that role-playing aspect because you can keep like that same character and you can watch them grow in terms of wealth. Daisy vibes. I'm dead here, but I get her off the hook. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna die to that no matter what. But yeah, I think that that would be a pretty decent idea. And then if you wanted to build on the role playing aspect, you could also add like kind of like cosmetics or things, or like to build on your wealth. Like you could, you know, add like a housing system or something, or like a central hub that people can spend money on to show that they have money instead of just being, because you know, like if let's say people accumulate a lot of money but they don't want to be, you know, like killers for example, we don't have to hit a threshold to become a killer, but we don't want to be a killer anyways. So those people that have tons of money but they don't want to be predators, that part of the progression wouldn't feel that good to them, because you know, like it's like I have all this money but I can't do anything with it. Like you can choose to buy things to like you can choose to just build up, like say you get a house, you start off in like a studio apartment or something like that, or let's say you start off in debt or something like that, you know, and then you work your way out of it, so that way there's still a progression that you can use that money for. But yeah, I think that'd be fun. I'd play a game like that for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm live streaming it all right now, so it's not like we are forgetting anything. I could always just go back and watch it, but yeah, we can. Yeah. That's a good point. But yeah, we can open up a document after this and just expand on it then. Yeah, I saw. I'm gonna have to private the stream afterwards, that way nobody steals the idea. Yeah. So with one of the party changes allowed for like recording of like party things, because I think they're like people are getting bullied or something. So like what if Sony's just like, hey, yo, that's a great idea for a game. Record. I'd be so mad, bro. The survivors are almost done with the generator and they're healing each other right now. Yep, I love those types of jukes. They're so satisfying to pull off. Get in a closet and then jump out. Oh wait. Uh, what is she doing? Oh, she was holding off. She's like, I'm not. I feel like they do less the farther you go. I mean, that might not be true, but I feel like that's the case sometimes. Alright, I am no longer going to spectate. All right, I'm stopping my stream, and then we can talk more about this. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Discord. Nah, bro, I'll switch over. I have to use the bathroom and stuff, but I'll call you on Discord when I get back. All right, talk to you soon.